All right, good morning. Let's go ahead and start nice. Good tap of the toes. Today, let's take it out and in, so gas break. 4, 3, heels up, right, then left, right, and left. Start to add a nice good bicep curl. Good, 4, 2, heels to the front. We're going to do a nice good pull, reach, and pull, reach, pull. So we've got to use our brains. We've got to think a little bit. 3, 2, we're going to tap it out to the side, take it out and in, wiping off a really high table. So elbows pointing out to the side. Keep this in mind. We're going to do something a little different later today. Toes to the back, tricep, press it back. So just a nice good glute squeeze. Reach your hands towards your heels. 4, 3, 2, bring it in the center, hip cars. So up, open, circle around, let's come back. Back, out, and to the front. Good, lift, open, circle, donkey kick, lift the knee, bring it back. We have 2 more. Up, open, lift the heel, and circle. Donkey kick, lift the knee, bring it back around. Once more. Up, open, and circle. Back, out, switching sides. So up, open, circle it around, then donkey kick. Take it out. So think flamingo, open the gate, then lift the heel. Donkey kick, knee out. We have 2 more right here. If you need to hold on, it's okay. If you need to put that toe down, that's okay too. Last one, up. Take the feet hip width, squat it down, nice and slow. Chest is tall. So this one, we're sitting our hips to our heels, bringing it up, down, and up. All right, deadlift. Slow, down, 2, up, 2. So squeeze the glutes, pull the belly button in. We want to think, push the hips back, nice and tall. Down. Now we're going to speed it up. 1 deadlift, down, up, 1 squat, down, and up. Reach, pull up your socks, have a seat. Forward, tall. Last one. All right, forward step and reach right here. Forward step, bring it back. Nice good arm swing. If you want to take it up, you can. 4, 3, 2, reach across the body. Forward step, reach it, corner to corner. 4, 2, all right, side lunge, chest press. So take it out, bring it in, out and in. Reach. So we're gonna do this. This is one of our exercises later, is to do that nice good chest press. Backward lunge, open and close. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Think about dropping that back knee down towards the floor. 2. All right, double touch to the right, so a little bit different. Now you can grapevine if you want to. We're gonna do strength today. A lot of combo moves, but we're gonna do a couple of cardio bursts. All right, in the center, jumping jacks, out and in. Change it to curls, reach and pull. 4, 3, all right, skaters right here, side step, good cross behind. Good, 4, 3, 2, all right, we're gonna tap the toe back, knee drive, back, knee, back together, back, knee, back together. So this is gonna be our alternating knee drivers. 2 more, 2. All right, march it out, shake it out. So grab a quick drink of water. Today's workout, we have 9 combo exercises. We're gonna do 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. We're gonna do those 9 exercises. Then we're going to do a quick cardio burst. Then we're gonna repeat those exercises, and then I'm hoping we'll have time for another cardio burst at the end, but we'll have to see how it goes. We're gonna do squat, curl to press. Then we're going to do a lunge or our split squat. And we're going to do a lunge and a bicep curl, side lunge chest press, deadlift with row. Then you have a lunge with a tricep extension. You have 2 options. So you can step back into a lunge here, or you can do an overhead lunge here, whatever feels better. Then we head down to the floor, rear delts, bridge with a skull crusher, chest fly with a crunch, and a dead bug with a single arm pullover. Quick explanation. So grab weights, squat, curl to press. Now if you want to do single-sided, we have a lot of single-sided. First round right side, second round left side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Squat, curl to press. So squat it down, bicep curl, overhead press. I want to go a little heavier. And we all know I've been lazy. I haven't gone to get a second 15-pound dumbbell. You can do both arms at the same time. You can do one dumbbell, if you've got a heavier one, and do both arms at the same time, like holding that dumbbell on the end. That's great. I'm all for it. And we want to do a squat, a curl, and a press. We have 10 seconds to go. 15 seconds rest, and then we're going to do that lunge, or they call it a Bulgarian split squat. Good. All right. If you're gonna use a chair, you sit. Whatever leg is in front, take it out. Shift your weight. Take your back foot on. I just think about the top of my foot, not my ankle. Lunge down, bicep curl up. If you do not want your back foot elevated, just do a lunge. Back foot will be on the ground, okay? So take it down, bring it up. Good bicep curl. We just want to get a little single-sided stuff in here today, a little single-sided work. Now this is a balance challenge. You can absolutely have your hand on a countertop if you need to. Down and up. Nice, good curl. 7 seconds to go. We're gonna go for a side lunge with our chest press. Good job, bring it in. So side lunge, chest press, bring it in. If you wanna be really tough, do one side only. 2 and 1. So option 1, right here. Yes, alternating. If you really wanna hit single side today, do right side only. Completely up to you. Take it down, bring it up. Belly's in, keep that arm parallel to the floor. A lot of times we start to drop it down, and I want to turn it into a curl. This is a chest press, it's really getting shoulders, but we're getting a little bit of chest and biceps as well. If you need to, side step. Yes, we're good. 5 seconds, deadlifts with rows. All right, bring it in. Nice, good deadlift and row. Now you can do both arms at the same time. I'm gonna alternate because I'm going a little heavier. Good, so deadlift. I'm gonna row right, row left, and then stand up tall. You wanna row both arms, go for it. I'm going a little heavy, so I'm also kind of cheating. I'm gonna get fewer reps, a little bit more of a break, but you do what works better for you today. Hips back, chest is tall. Think you've got that broomstick or that 2x4, and it's touching the back of your head between your shoulder blades. and your hips. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Gonna go for a lunge with a tricep extension. Now you can do overhead, or you're gonna do a little bit of a forward fold with a kickback. Now you can do forward lunges or reverse. Arms up, forward fold, lunge it, kick it back. So this one, the lunge, you wanna sink your weight into your front leg. You don't wanna bend your back knee down towards the floor. You can, if your technique is good. Otherwise, just kind of do a little mini lunge deadlift combo. Keep those elbows up the whole time. So this one requires a little bit of thinking, because remember, for lunges or for triceps, you gotta have those elbows pointing back behind you. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, standing or down on the floor, bird dog, rear delt. Bird dog, rear delt, one arm only. If you want to stay up, hand on the seat of a chair, just like this. Your time is on. So, nice good rear delt, bird dog position. If you're comfortable, you want to be down on the floor, get a little bit of ab work in here. Our next 3 exercises are down on the floor, but you can always modify with one that keeps you up. Good. 15 seconds. Last 10. And then we're going to go onto our backs for a one-arm skull crusher with a bridge. Good. All right, onto our backs. One arm bridge, or one arm skull crusher with a bridge. If you're staying up, I want you to do a single arm tricep. It can be an extension or an overhead. So we're gonna bring it up. Our elbow is going to be pointing to the side, and we're gonna bring our dumbbell to the opposite shoulder and then take it out to the side. Your time is on. So instead of taking the end of your pinky towards your knee, you're going to take your pinky to the wall to your side. So you're going opposite shoulder, taking it out to the side. Holding your bridge, option to bring it up for a single leg bridge. Your choice. Now you can always do just a nice good tricep extension, but you're gonna kind of do the same thing. Like when we wiped off that table, we're gonna bring the elbow out to the side and kick it out. So just a little bit different. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, chest fly with a crunch. Now you can do standing crunches. You can do a banded chest fly. We're gonna take the arms out, bring them back in the center, squeeze them together, crunch, and then down. Good. Out, in, crunch, and release. So out, up. Nice good crunch. If you prefer banded crunch, banded chest fly, or just standing or seated crunches, you have options. After this, we have a dead bug with a single arm pullover. We're gonna alternate right then left. So out, in, crunch it up. All right, dead bug position. Weights are going to be light to medium. We're gonna do our pullover. So we're gonna do right arm towards the floor, bring it up, left arm, and up. Your time is on. So low back is into the floor. If you want to add a challenge, when your right arm goes to the floor, your left heel is gonna come down to the floor, then come back up again. So a little bit of lats, a little bit of core. And it's okay if your hand does not get to the floor, your heel does not get to the floor. We just want to open, get a little bit of challenge for that core while working our hips and our upper back. So pain-free range of motion, ribs are tucked. Trying to get some mobility, good reach. All right, set those weights off to the side. Gonna give yourself a little bit of space. You're gonna come up to standing when you are ready. We're going to do our first burst of cardio. So we're gonna start with a grapevine. Just gotta reset my timer. It's the only bad thing about this one today. So this will give you time to get up, grab a quick drink of water. All right, we're gonna do a grapevine with 3 knees. So we're gonna do grapevine, 3, 2, 1, grapevine, 3, 2. You have 30 seconds of work. So this is just a quick cardio burst. Now if you want to, you can add a little hop switch. 3, 2, 1. So we're just trying to get our heart rate up in between our strength today. So you make it big. It's only gonna be like 2.5 minutes. So that's why it's just a little burst. All right, we have 10 seconds of rest. We're gonna do star jacks or regular jumping jacks. So we're gonna take it down, lift, down, lift. Your time is on. So it's a squat, and then we're jumping up to form a star. It can just be regular jumping jacks if that's what you're feeling today. Down, lift. So just a quick burst. Then we're gonna do some hamstring curls, and we're gonna try to do pull downs, which means arms are going to be up. Good, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hamstring curls, we're going to pull just like this. Your time is officially on. Pull. Now we don't have to pull them like we're throwing something on the floor, and it can be a little bit out, but I want you to try to bring it up. Drive the elbows back. Think about doing a pull down or pulling yourself up over that bar. 10 seconds. We've got skaters. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this is your 10 seconds rest. I'm feeling my hips, but we've got skaters. 3, 2, and 1. Side step, good cross behind. You can keep it low. Step touch, cross, foot to the other side. Bring it up high, draw a rainbow. Heart rate up. Make it harder. Add a little hop. Try to touch the floor. 10 seconds to go. We're gonna do those knee drivers. Then we're gonna take a break. Then we're gonna do our strength again. All right, bring it in. I'm gonna demo. So we're going to tap it back, knee, back, together. Back, knee. Your time is on. Back, knee, back, step. So tap, knee, tap, step. Reach. So a little bit of a forward fold. Big arms. You can keep it low right here or take it up. For those of you that don't mind a little jumping, you can hop switch. Good, bring it in, shake it out. Roll the shoulders, quick drink of water. Cardio is done. We're gonna go back through our strength again. So I just gotta reset my timer. So we're gonna go back to our 45-15 and our 9 exercises. So grab a quick drink. Let's grab our weights. We're gonna start up again. Squat, curl to press. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. So squat, curl, and press. Now I'm doing single-sided because that's what I did last time. If you did both last time, keep doing both. Some of you might still have your chair out. You're gonna stand up, sit down, do your curl to press. This is always an option if you're just not feeling the best today. You can always do a nice good sit, curl to press. You don't always have to do squats. As long as we're moving our bodies, that's what we want. Good. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. This is our lunge with our curl. So remember, if you want to do that split squat, sit, foot flat, other heel goes out, shift your weight, lift that back foot onto the chair. Here we go. So we're going to lunge, down and up, good bicep curl. So this one requires a little bit of extra from your brain, and it adds a lot of extra emphasis on that front leg. Now you can just do a regular lunge. So left foot is forward for me, take it down, bring it up, nice good curl. So these types of lunges are a little bit different, so my knee goes back towards the chair a bit. Good hip stretch. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, side lunge, chest press. So holding the end of your dumbbell or 2 dumbbells, press them together. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Side lunge, press, pull it in, push off. So if you can, try to sit just a little bit deeper into your lunge. Now for this one especially, it's okay if your knee moves towards your toe. We just don't want to step and push the knee so that our heel lifts off of the ground. When we do our lunges, this leg, foot's flat on the floor. 10 seconds to go. We're gonna do deadlifts with rows. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, deadlift with rows. So think about taking belly in. We don't want to arch. Pull it in. Here we go. Hips back. Soften your knees. Lift, lift. Stand nice and tall. Now I notice, me personally, when I go into my deadlift, I start to allow my low back to arch. So I really focus on pulling my belly in, holding that neutral spine. So we can do dead bugs and planks all day long, but we have to learn how to translate that move, that position, into our strength training, into our everyday life. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, this is our lunge with our triceps. So remember, your option is to do that lunge with an overhead extension or a nice good kick back. So here we go. So we take it forward, forward, down, extend on the way up. As long as you're doing something that feels good for you, then that's what I want. Now, if you're thinking, I just cannot do any more legs, do your overhead or do your kickback. Get your arms going, or vice versa. This one requires some thinking. Down, push off to come tall. 15 seconds. Not everyone can do overhead work, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But we want to train our bodies, so you can always do this body weight or super light. Good job. Bring it in. Rear delts. Bird dog position if you can. If you don't want to do bird dog, forward fold, hand on a chair, an ottoman. Take that toe back right here. So just a nice good lift out to the side, bring it back down. If you can be on the floor, try being on the floor. So bird dog, whatever arm is lifting, your opposite leg, if you can, extend it back and either have the toe on the ground or squeeze the glute, lift your leg. More of a balance challenge. Got about 15 seconds. We're gonna flip over onto our backs. All right, let's go ahead. Bring it over. Bridge with our angled skull crusher. So we take it down. Your elbow is going to point to the side, and you're gonna bring the end of your dumbbell to the opposite shoulder and then straighten it. So take it down and up. If you'd like, your opposite hand can be in the crook of that elbow to kind of help hold your elbow over your shoulder. So it's just like our skull crusher, but instead of our elbow pointing towards our knee, our elbow is pointing out to our side. And again, if you want to add in a little extra, add in that single leg bridge, or just focus on the bridge, that's okay too. Just a little bit of a switch, changing things up a little bit. If you are staying standing, you're gonna have that forward fold. Last one, bring it in. We're going for our chest fly with our crunch. So knees bent, feet flat, heels by your bum. Pull that belly in, arms are up, palms are facing. Take the arms out, bring them together, squeeze them together, crunch towards the ceiling, bring it back down. So out, in, up, and down. So this way we get chest fly, then we get nice good crunch. Out, in, reach. So the most important thing with these workouts, we go for time because I want you to be able to work at your own pace based on how your body is feeling. We want the weights to be controlled, and a lot of times a 2 count is good. All right, let's bring it in. We are going to go for our dead bug with our pullovers, but you sometimes want to challenge yourself. Add in a little extra. Yes, dead bug pullovers. All right, here we go. So you always have the option of holding the legs up. You can do right arm, left arm, and then you can do right heel and left heel. So if you want to challenge yourself, but you're not quite ready to do opposite arm and leg, you regress and do one appendage at a time. If you can, you're gonna do opposite arm and leg. Belly's in, most important thing. This is core stability. Belly's to the floor, ribs are tucked. So nice good reach. Squeeze right over the chest. Think about pulling your hips and your ribs. Good, bring it in, closer together. All right, let's set those weights to the side, come up to a seated position. Do we have time? We do, we have time. We're gonna do one more cardio burst. So give yourself a minute, get the blood flowing where it's supposed to. We are going to come back up to standing, and we are going to do one more cardio burst. 2.5 minutes, that's all you've got. So bring it up to standing. When you're ready, just start doing a nice good step touch. That lets me know when everyone is up and had their drink. So we're gonna give you just a little bit more time. And I know some of it is just a little bit of lag with video. Good, 4, 3, grapevine, triple knee right here, grapevine. 3, 2, 1. Now if you prefer, you can do a grapevine and just one knee, if that's okay. You can also just do step touch, reach, 2, 1. You can add in your hop switch. So when you step, step, switch. You have the option to make this a little higher impact, a little bit harder, but you can always keep it nice and low. Just do those touches, do those grapevines. Good job. 10 seconds, rest. We're gonna go for our star jacks. If anybody wants to jump, you can go. You can do both legs. Here we go. Squat, lift, down and up. Now make sure we're not shoving those knees forwards. It's still a squat, but it doesn't have to be deep. We just want to think, yay, celebrating. Our team is doing well. Now if you want, you can do full jump. You don't have to. Maybe stick 1 or 2 in there, right? 1 jump and then we go back to low impact. 2 and 1. Hamstring curls with our pull downs. Good, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna reach, pull it down. Think about scraping the mud off the bottom of your shoe. We don't wanna let the knees come up in front. Point them to the floor. So this is actually back of the body. This is where we get our rows. Pull our shoulder blades down towards our back pockets. It can be a little forward. Does not have to be perfectly overhead. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna get ready for skaters and knee drivers. Last 2 exercises today. 2 and 1. Here's our skaters. Now if you wanna keep it low, big rainbow arms, hip to hip. So the higher your arms go, the harder your heart is gonna have to work. If you need to keep it low, we're here. Make it harder. Hop switch. Kind of go into a curtsy. Can you touch the floor? Good, 3, 2, and 1. Alternating knee drivers. 3, 2, and 1. So tap, knee, tap together. Back, knee, back, step. So again, low arms or high. Really think, pull your hands down towards your knees. Make this strong. This is your last 30 seconds. Actually, it's your last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Walk it around. Grab a drink. Oh, that was actually perfect. This is a good chance. Grab a drink. Clear your area out a little bit if you need to. So you may have a little bit of space. Or you might have some weights out. Yeah, I did it again. I've got like all my weights out. So nice, good side steps. So make sure you have a little bit of room. We're gonna do so tap it. So let's tap it, step, squeeze, toe goes to the back. We're just trying to get our heart rate and breathing down a little bit. And just add a little tricep kickback. We're keeping it low key. Good, 4, 3, 2. All right, we're gonna do some hip mobility. So we're gonna stand tall. Be near a table, a chair, a wall. We're gonna grab our knee and pull it in. Now you can grab behind the thigh, but I want you to try to stay tall. You can do some ankle circles if you want. Let's grab the top of that foot, pull the thigh back. So we don't wanna lean forward, we don't wanna push our tummy out. We tuck our leg, squeeze our glute. 4, 3, 2, let's bring that leg up, let go. We're gonna take a nice big step open as wide as we can. Then we're going to step it back over. We're gonna take that leg, we're going to cross it behind the one that's in front, push the hip out, and we're gonna reach for the toes of that back foot. So this is a hip stretch. I don't care if you touch your toes. I want you to stay tall, get a nice good stretch. 4, 3, 2, bring it up. The leg that's in back, we're gonna take a bigger step back and a little bigger cross behind. So we're in a curtsy, but I want you to have that back heel down. The leg that's in back, that arm, we're going to reach. So we're stretching our torso on the side, down by our hip. This is called our QL. Let's bring it up. Reverse toe touch, hand can go on a chair. Feet hip width apart. Squat as low as you can to grab your toes. Keep the neutral spine, and we're going to straighten our knees and bend our knees. So a little hamstring stretch, and then here. If you're not ready for that, I want you to think about taking hands or forearms on a chair, down and up. Good, let's squat it, hold it down. Now we're going to start to walk ourselves up, nice and slow. You can get about halfway, shake it out, and then walk it up. We just want to make sure the blood knows where it's supposed to go. We're gonna do the other side. So nice and tall. Grab that thigh, pull it up. We're using this leg stacked, push the floor away, standing tall. All right, let's grab the top of that foot. We're gonna open the thigh back behind us. You do not have to get your heel to your bum. We wanna open the thigh, squeeze the glute on this back leg. So we wanna try to keep it neutral. We wanna try not to let it go out. Bring it up. And I know if you're tight, this one's kind of tricky. Release that leg. We're gonna bring it up, balance challenge, lift it, big step over the gate. Bring it back, up and over. Set it down. Take that leg, cross it behind and over to the other side. Push the hip out, reach for the toes. Now I'm not even parallel with my torso, and I feel a really good stretch in this hip, and that's what I want. Good, 4, 3, 2, bring it up, the leg that's in back. Bigger step back, bigger cross behind. So curtsy, but I want that foot on the floor if you can. And we're gonna reach it up, nice good stretch. So your QL, quadratus lumborum, muscle right down by your hips, in your back and on your side. 3, 2, 1, bring it down, reverse toe touches. Remember, hands on a chair, squat it down, chest is tall. We're gonna straighten, and this time if we can, we're just gonna straighten our knees and hold it. If you prefer to do the bend and straighten, that's okay too. My knees do not get perfectly straight. Squat it down, start to walk your hands up. Hands on the thighs. Shake it out, and then start to walk yourself back up. We're just gonna do little side steps right here. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. Let's bring it into the center. Take that right hand, give yourself a nice good pat on the back. And let's switch it over to the other side. Left hand reaching. Can you pat yourself right in the middle of the back, between your shoulder blades? How close can you get? Release. We're gonna bring it down. We're going to pull our ribs down and just a little bit of a tail feather tuck. Pull the belly in, flatten it out. Arms out to the side. We're gonna take our thumbs up. We're gonna take it out to the side. Letter T, rotate. Palms face behind you. Bring your hands down to your hips. Take it out to the side, rotate. Your low back and your core do not go anywhere. A lot of times what happens is we get to here and we start to stick it out. Pull it in, take it out to the side, bring it up. It's okay if we go out and we just bring our hands to the seam of our pants. Good, this is our last one. All the way up, take it out. Can you get it farther back? Can you get your hands to touch in back? Release. Shoulders down, ear to shoulder, side to side. Still holding that good core position. Bring the head up, look to the right, look to the left. Bring it into the center. You can basket weave or you can just have one hand grab the other. We're gonna reach forward, separate the shoulder blades. Now we're gonna bring it in and we're gonna take our hands and push them out, facing towards me, even if they're here. Press it out. We're gonna try to reach up, and when we get to the top, we release. Good, we're gonna do that one more time. Palms face in, basket weave if you can. Bring it in, press the palms out, reach, up overhead, and then release to the side. Take a deep breath in, and exhale. Good, one more time, big breath in, and out, and you are all done.